Hey Bo, it's me. Just wanted to mention a couple of things that I did to help my notoriously crappy flexibility too. I already saw that you were doing these, and that's good. Yeah, just keep working on doing those all the way up as far as you can. Feel the stretch down and everywhere. Additionally, you can do them, I think I saw this on a video with Bergner, you can do them behind the bar, and it helps if you have like a loaded down bar, but you can still grab it from behind the bar and then work on pushing your elbows up as high as you can and kind of holding it there. You can push the bar back into the power rack, and you can feel that stretching the whole area really good. Another thing that I do when I do my PVC warm-ups is you could do like a rope or probably a band or whatever and put it behind your back like a sword, and then just apply pressure down at this end to get that elbow all the way up and kind of look away from it. Also just helps to stretch out that whole area, you know, on both sides. And you can just pretty much apply as much torque as possible. Just keep your fingers wrapped around and apply as much torque as possible there. Also, I noticed when you got under the bar, you know, I don't know if it's just in your video or whatever, it was hard to see the one from the front, but when you're getting into your rack position, think of it just like when you take a back squat out, that you want to take a big deep breath and drive your chest up before you do it, because there'd be a big difference between me just walking into the rack and taking it on my delts here, you can see my elbow position, as opposed to right, and I'm tightening up that back and all those back muscles and pulling my chest up to the sky, which then gets me in a good position for jerking later on. So yeah, that's another key one too, and I find that a lot of times I just need to focus on really driving that chest up, and then it becomes less about your arms and more just about getting that torso and chest up, and you can still rack the bar there, whether your hands were connected properly or not. And then it looked like you were grabbing pretty close. I just find that your biceps start getting in the way, plus it ends up being, you know, more painful. And if you can move it out, just work on moving out your grip. You can still jerk from even very wide, so you can, you know, go all the way out to the rings and still have a good jerk, because you're basically then using more of your chest. I don't know if you're doing it for, you know, to get your clean and jerk or just for your foot squat. Let's see, last but not least, for the wrist flexibility, yeah, I think you've probably seen K-Star doing these where he pulls the wrist out, or pulls a band out and does the wrist with the distraction, basically. I just had to do those for quite a while in order to get my wrists to get flexible enough to handle that position. So anyway, just thought it might be helpful to show a video instead of having to do it via email. So anyway, good luck. It looks much better, man.